Welcome back, my art superstars. So glad you're here to continue our fun and fabulous fall festivities. This week we are focusing on pumpkins. Okay, so just like last week, you are going to choose your project, not by your grade, but by which one you would like to do. First grade, second grade, or third grade's project just by pressing that icon. So you're welcome to do one of them or all of them. It's up to you. Okay, the first grade project, or for anyone that's interested, is build a pumpkin, which is taking simple shapes and creating a pumpkin and pumpkin face. It's almost like a shape game. It's pretty fun. You don't have to make two, you can just make one. And you press the first grade icon, which is the rainbow. For the second grade, we are focusing on realistic pumpkins versus more cartoonish and whimsical pumpkins with a jack-o'-lantern face. And it's a little trickier than this face, than the first grade face. So that you would just press the second grade icon, which is the color wheel. And then for third grade, or for whoever wants to try this, we have the symmetrical pumpkin, which we're using positive and negative space, or you can just do a simplified cut out jack-o'-lantern. So all you have to do is press the Mona Lisa icon to do this project. Okay, have fun. Please send me your art and just fast forward this part as soon as you get to the icon you want to do. Okay, see ya. Okay guys, welcome. You chose symmetrical pumpkin cutout. So we have these two kind of ideas, or even though this is a fancier cut, it's a simpler concept. So I'm going to give you lots of different options. You can do whatever you want, and I'll try to be as quick as possible. Okay, you need 2 colors of construction paper, scissors, and potentially glue, and something to draw with. So I'm going to choose, you don't have to use my colors, you can use whatever 2 colors you want. I'm going to use black and orange. Here's the deal. Here's a trick. You will never cut your background color. That's going to help you figure out how to do this kind of fancy little trick here. So I am going to fold my one piece of paper in half, hide the corners into each other, and hold down and slide, and you will get your nice fold. Okay, take your pencil, or I'm going to take a crayon right now, and you're going to start with a stem and go up and make a half of pumpkin, a half a pumpkin. So think about that in your mind, in your head, how you would do that. A stem, puff up, and around. Okay, so you just make a stem. You don't want it too fat because that's half of the stem. Half of the pumpkin, come around and in. I go up a little bit here. Even going up a little bit, it's going to have a little dent at the bottom, so just remember that. Okay, a nose. We're making half of a nose. So I'm making half of a triangle. All right, half of your mouth. Now you can go really simple, half circle, or if you're going to think ahead, you could come out, straight line, make a tooth. You don't have to make yours like mine. Finish that tooth, come up for a smile, come down. You could start another tooth if you want. You go in, and you could even have a tooth in the middle, a half of a tooth. So you got to really think, but that's a little fancier. You can go simpler. Okay, we're going to draw an eye. On this one, I'm keeping things pretty simple. So I'm just going to go a triangle eye, and it's going to be a little tricky to cut out, but I'll show you how. All right, so now it's time to cut out. So take those scissors. You're going to cut exactly on your lines. If you get really good at this, you can like not even draw it out and just kind of almost like our snowflakes and just go for it and see how it turns out if you've made snowflakes with me. My little triangle nose. Boom. Got to save that. We're saving this. We're saving this. We're saving all these things. These are not scraps. So follow those lines. Try not to do a recut. If it's not perfect, it's gonna be okay. You'll see what I mean in just a sec. You gotta hold that down, keep it folded. So we have a symmetrical pumpkin. Symmetrical meaning even on both sides. All right, gotta keep that smile. Whoop. All right, to cut the eye, but you guys can figure it out. You're going to just go like that. And cut. Boom. Oh, came out. Yay. And look, it didn't follow that, but that's okay. It's gonna be great. Okay, you can open it up. Ta-da! Look at that cute jack-o'-lantern. Look, that's all you did today. That would be great. That would be amazing. Okay, here's your black paper that you will never cut. You're gonna take your pumpkin. You're gonna follow that line, your folded line down the middle. If you need to trace over it with a pencil or something so you can see it, great, but you could probably still see it and just cut up as best you can. All right, you're gonna take that you thought would normally be a scrap, the outline of your pumpkin, and you're gonna cut right there in the middle too. Cut, cut. You're going to glue that down and then glue this down. See that? Now, you're going to open up your mouth, cut it on that fold line. Look, place it right there, glue it down. Are you seeing what's happening here? Seeing the magic? All right, this was my nose. I'm gonna cut that down my fold line. Boom. Make sure I don't have the crayon side down. You know we like to keep things nice and neat. Are we seeing what's happening? We've got our positive and negative space here. Oh yeah. And then our eye, we just take that full eye and we would glue it right there. Ta-da! So you glue all those things down. All right, now on some of my fancier ones, I did take a black and white crayon. And then on the orange side, I made some fun black doodles, kind of Keith Haring-ish, if you guys remember that in first grade. And on the black side, I did white, and I even add some pumpkin lines on this. You can do that or not, just leave it just like this. Or if you want to do a fancy pumpkin, it's kind of the same thing as this one. I just went a little fancier. I made circles in the eyes. I made it a little more interesting. I made it kind of bumpy on the edges, so just practice that. And to get this, I just kept my pumpkin folded, and then I folded again that way. See that? And I just made pumpkin lines like you would see on a pumpkin. Like that. I made a couple of them. See? So that's how you would get that when you're doing a pumpkin cutout. So it's probably a good idea to use a pencil, kind of sketch it out and follow those lines until you kind of become a pro. And then you can just go bananas and have so much fun. And you can cut out a whole bunch of cute pumpkin faces and decorate your house. Enjoy. You can also Google ideas of a spooky pumpkin face. I have a few right here to try and cut out. That's really going the extra mile advanced. You can pause it right here if you want to check those out. All right, have fun.